Hello, 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 dreamers. Perla here, as always. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We'd love to have you. Cancer, this is your reading. Two things are coming up right off the bat. Something coming back full circle, and where the hell is my necklace? Is what I keep on hearing. If somebody has misplaced a necklace, or somebody's missing a necklace, and they're looking for their necklace. I keep on seeing this necklace hidden. I don't know who that is for, but there's something here about a necklace. For the rest of you, there's something here coming full circle or coming back around. There is a sense here this week to please be very vigilant when it comes to your thought patterns. There's something here where you are envisioning the worst, or you are going down this rabbit hole of just thinking of like the worst case scenario for whatever that is in your life, whatever it is, whatever challenges it is that you're facing at this time. So like if you're injured, you're thinking of like, like dying, like, oh my God, what happens when I die, right? When like I don't know, like if you're having an argument like within a relationship, you're like, oh my God, this is gonna be the end, like we're gonna get a divorce. Like it's something like that where you're either coming, or you're trying to come out of like a some type of challenge, right? Some type of situation that was less than favorable, which is fine. But then your mind is automatically going to like the worst case scenario, right? And you needing to reel that in. This week, there's a very high end energy of like almost like, and I think I said this in the collective, like instant manifestation. So like if you get a flat tire, like don't go ahead like, oh my God, now the car's gonna break down, because like your car is gonna end up breaking down within 24 hours. Like that's kind of like where I really want to go with this. Like this is a very good week for you to start speaking into existence the dynamic of how this situation is going to turn in your favor. Does that make sense? Okay. You're going from like you're going from one extreme to the next. You're very like positive, very like up high in the clouds, and then you're like feeling very like negative, very much like low spirited. It's the energy that like it's the way that I'm gonna describe it. I need to take these off. My ears are starting to hurt a little. Give me a second. So there seems to be like this balance that you guys normally have that seems to be missing this week. So kind of stay on track on that, and don't allow it to kind of get out of hand. Like if you're catching yourself going to one extreme over the other, kind of like try to find your middle ground as soon as possible is what I want to say. Avocado, there's something here about an avocado that is coming through. Um, I don't know. Somebody is surprised that there's avocado in something, or that somebody eats avocado. I don't know. There's something about an avocado. Maybe you're obsessed with avocados during this time. I don't know, but the avocado is there. Avocados, I mean, they're good. I mean, I like them, but why did it have to come out in your reading? I don't know. Some of you maybe were second guessing, like, oh, that's not me. I'm never like that. And it's like, oh, here's your avocado for confirmation. Like, you need to watch out for this. I have no idea, guys. That is just what came out. Uh, you're pleading with yourself, or someone like, no, I feel like this is you pleading with yourself as to why something has to work, or why you have to stay within a certain situation. There's a pleading here. Um, this all very much feels like internalized things, that what is coming up now, where there's a part of you that is pleading with yourself to please, like, please stop driving yourself to exhaustion, or please stop driving yourself to injury. Stop stop taking things to the extreme is what I keep on picking up. And this is internally, like, I feel that even if you wake up and your body is telling you to stay in bed and you have nothing to do, you still force yourself out of bed. And needing to learn to rest without having to earn it is something that is heavily coming up for you guys. If you wake up and you're not right off the bat like doing something like physical, you feel uncomfortable. And I'm not talking about like stretching or something like that. I feel like there's this underlying energy that you have to be busy or you have to be physically doing something in order to be worthy of resting later. Of resting later is what I keep on hearing. Balance. I believe that the entire theme of your reading is balance, is really finding the balance on your day to day so that you can finally walk away from these energies or these spaces where you're constantly going from like one extreme to the next. What is the closing message for Cancer? Feels very heavy. Like all of you guys have felt very, very heavy so far. The answers you need are coming. The full moon in Gemini. You, I don't know. Like I feel like these answers already live within you, but again, you go from one extreme to the next, like emotionally, mentally, physically. That a lot of the time, spirit can be screaming at you whenever you're having a challenge or whenever you're you're meant to be growing through something that you don't even hear it. You don't see it. You don't hear it. You don't sense it. You don't anything, because you're so focused on production, so focused on doing that this space of rest that spirit is asking you to go into is so that you can hear clearly the answers that it is that you're seeking. Whether it is okay, where does this pattern start that you have to physically always go in order to feel worthy of rest? Where this pattern start where you go from being extremely positive in one minute and then the next moment you are extremely negative. And I'm just using those words as a comparison so you can see like from one extreme to the next where you go, whether this is in your finances, whether this is in your relationships, your career, with your self image, your self worth. You're just going from one extreme to the next. And that needs to stop. Balance needs to be found within that space. Well, that is all I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.